This is your sports betting podcast for Friday, February 27th. I'm Joe Duffy, CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. The anchor of OffshoreInsiders.com, Joe Duffy's picks a sweet 148-105, the king of solid, consistent, long-term winning. Get two NBA sides, a wise guy play, and a major, 3 college basketball totals, which includes a wise guy and 2 majors. Of course, there is not a stronger play in the handicapping industry than when you get a wise guy play from Joe Duffy's Picks, the industry standard. Let's take a look at some injuries and more for tonight. Some free picks coming up. Washington and Philadelphia. Washington's Bradley Beal is out there, 7-9 without him, though they've lost 4 straight. All records we quote are against the spread unless we otherwise note. In 42 games, he averages 15 points. Sixers 15-8-2 since losing Troy Roten. Cleveland and Indiana. For Cleveland, Kyrie Irving is doubtful. They've gone under both games that he's missed. He obviously a very key player. 56 games, 21.7 points, 5.2 assists. Now, an angle that we are a very good angle. Teams have gone under 53-15 as a road favorite after a win at home, in which the percentage of their baskets that they assisted were at least 10 percentage points lower than their season-to-date average. That applies here and is going under at a pretty impressive 53-15 rate over the past few years. It is not, though, an official free pick. We got some official free picks coming up. New York and Detroit. New York is 2-7-1 minus Carmelo Anthony, averaging 24 points per game, 6.6 rebounds. Detroit's going under 8-5-1 minus Brandon Jennings. Knicks are 2-16 as a dog when they allowed 100-plus points in consecutive games. Charlotte and Boston. Charlotte without Kemba Walker, but they're 7-4 without him, going under 9-2. Boston without Jared Sullinger, going under all 4 minus him. Wait, are you sitting down, folks? Here is an angle we're going to ride as your free picks for tonight, where it applies 3 times tonight. And although it's fairly short term, it applies often, it is statistically jaw-dropping. Teams have gone under 42-3 since December the 2nd of last year as a dog off of a game in which there were 8 or more lead changes in a win as an underdog. Again, with that going under at a 42-3 rate, we're going to go with Charlotte and Boston under as a free pick. Clippers without Blake Griffin. They've lost 2 straight after a 4-game winning streak. Boston and Houston. Houston's James Harden is probable, but Dwight Howard is out. Houston's covered 3 straight to go to 7-5 without Howard. Probably don't ask this enough. You want to support the podcast, go to OffshoreInsiders.com, and if you could just click on that sportsbook and fantasy link at the top of the page, we've got the best sports books for you. Also, if you play fantasy basketball from the standpoint of gamblers, we have a couple sites there. If you click on those links, that will show your support to the podcast when you sign up. Miami and New Orleans. Miami minus Chris Bosh. They've gone over 3-4 since losing him for the year. New Orleans superstar Anthony Davis is out, one of the league's best players, averaging 23.9 points, 10.3 boards. And that same angle applies here, that 42-3 angle. New Orleans to go under the total. Miami and New Orleans to go under the total. Minnesota and Chicago. Paul Gasol, doubtful. He's just ageless. Very solid year. The Bulls, of course, are without. They've gone under, by the way, all 3 without Gasol, and the Bulls, of course, without Derrick Rose. They're 3-9 in games that he's missed this year. San Antonio and Sacramento. Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins is doubtful. They're 3-8 without him. He averages 23.7 points per game, 12.2 boards. Darren Collison's out for the Kings. They've gone under at a 6-3 rate. And again, that staggering 42-3 angle that we told you about, that applies here. So we're going to go with Sacramento under. Oklahoma City and Portland. Kevin Durant out for OKC. They've gone under at a 19-12 rate without him, but over 3-1 since he sustained his latest injury. Best premium picks are at OffshoreInsiders.com. Another way to show your support, especially if you listen to us on Stitcher or iTunes, is to give us a 5-star review at one of those sites. If you're getting the simulcast on YouTube, please just give us a like. And, you're getting this on Twitter. By the way, follow us on Twitter at Offshore Insider. No S at the end at Offshore Insiders. Retweet us. You help us get exposure. We will give you these podcasts for free each and every single day. www.offshoreinsiders.com.